What if the deepest fears you carry are not burdens, but profound invitations? An invitation to look beyond the veil of certainty, into the vast, silent expanse where true understanding awaits. Today, we embark on a journey not just through the cosmos, but into the very core of our being. We will explore humanity's oldest and most mysterious emotion, our fear of the unknown. This fear, older than civilization, older than thought, is woven into the fabric of our existence, and yet, it is also the fear that has shaped every discovery, every exploration, every step forward in our collective consciousness. This journey isn't just about understanding fear, it's about transforming it. It's a meditative inquiry into the very fabric of existence, a gentle exploration of the boundaries of our perception and the boundless nature of reality itself. We will delve into the ancient roots of our apprehension, not to conquer it, but to understand its whispers, to find stillness amidst its clamor. Welcome to a profound exploration of the psychology, philosophy, and cosmic scale of the unknown. A journey not just across the universe, but into the deepest corners of the human mind, seeking peace in its vastness. Our fear of the unknown began long before humans understood the world, before language could articulate its nuances. When our ancient ancestors stepped out of the cave, the night was not peaceful, it was a profound threat. The darkness hid predators, storms, hunger, and death, making anything unseen potentially fatal. The human brain learned quickly, what you cannot see might kill you. This survival instinct became deeply rooted in our biology, a primal alarm system. Even as civilization grew, the brain never abandoned this rule, perceiving the unknown as dangerous, even when no immediate threat lurked. To the brain, uncertainty equals risk, and risk equals fear. This ancient wiring explains why the unknown feels frightening even when it cannot physically harm us. It triggers ancient alarms in our modern bodies, a deep-seated echo from a time when vigilance was survival. This primal fear, etched into our very DNA, is a testament to our evolutionary journey. It reminds us that consciousness emerged from a world of raw survival, where the unseen held both peril and potential. Yet, in our modern lives, this ancient alarm often rings unnecessarily, creating anxiety where no immediate threat exists. Through mindful awareness, we can observe these echoes without judgment, recognizing them as part of our shared human heritage. We can acknowledge the fear, breathe into it, and gently remind ourselves that the present moment is safe. This practice allows us to detach from the automatic fear response, creating a space for calm and clarity. It is a meditative act of self-observation, understanding that our biology is a canvas painted with the experiences of millennia. Now, imagine extending this primal instinct from the forest to the entire cosmos. The universe is the most overwhelming unknown imaginable. Darkness without end, distances beyond comprehension, phenomena we cannot touch or test. It presents mysteries we cannot fully translate into human language. To stare into space is to confront something our evolution never prepared us for. No wonder we fear it. We fear the universe not because it is empty, but because it is incomprehensible, a vast tapestry woven with threads of mystery. The human mind evolved to survive on Earth, not to understand infinity, black holes, dark energy, or the profound silence between galaxies. Space is not just physically vast, it is cognitively vast, bigger than the structures our brain evolved to process. And what exceeds our understanding often becomes fear, a profound sense of awe mixed with apprehension. This cosmic fear is a philosophical challenge to our anthropocentric view of existence. It forces us to confront our smallness, our fleeting presence in an unimaginably grand design. Yet, in this confrontation lies a profound opportunity for spiritual growth. When we meditate on the vastness of the cosmos, we can transcend our ego-driven concerns, finding a deeper connection to something larger than ourselves. This contemplation can be a powerful meditative practice, allowing us to release the illusion of control and embrace the mystery of being. By acknowledging the universe's incomprehensibility, we open ourselves to wonder, to a sense of unity with all that is. It is a humbling experience that can lead to a profound inner peace, a quiet acceptance of our place in the grand cosmic dance. One of the deepest roots of fear is the perceived loss of control. On Earth, we feel we can navigate life, we understand weather patterns, landscapes, animal behaviors, and even human emotions to some extent. But the unknown? The unknown takes our control away, dissolving our carefully constructed narratives. When we step into something we cannot predict, measure, or influence, the brain reacts with panic, a desperate attempt to regain footing. The universe represents the ultimate loss of control. We cannot change it, we cannot stop it, we cannot even fully comprehend it. Our fear is not just about darkness or distance, it is about powerlessness, a profound realization of our limitations. Standing under the night sky, we are confronted with a truth we often try to avoid: we control almost nothing of true cosmic significance. This realization, while initially unsettling, holds a profound philosophical truth. Our desire for control is often an illusion, a source of suffering. True freedom often begins with the acceptance of what we cannot control. In meditation, we practice letting go, surrendering to the present moment, releasing the need to manipulate outcomes. Contemplating the universe's indifference to our desires can be a powerful catalyst for this surrender. It teaches us humility and resilience. By embracing our powerlessness in the face of cosmic forces, we paradoxically gain inner strength. We learn to focus on what we can influence, our reactions, our intentions, our inner state. This shift from external control to internal mastery is a cornerstone of spiritual well-being, leading to a deeper sense of peace and acceptance. But there is another unknown, perhaps more frightening than the cosmos, the unknown within ourselves. Human beings do not fully understand their own minds, not their fears, not their desires, not their memories, not their ultimate destiny. We fear the unknown because we fear the parts of ourselves we have not yet met. These are the shadows of emotion, pain, potential, and transformation hiding beneath consciousness, waiting to be acknowledged. The universe outside mirrors the universe inside, a vast, unexplored territory. This is why certain questions terrify us. What will my future become? Who will I truly be? What am I capable of? What lies beneath the surface of my mind? These questions are cosmic in their own way, because they confront us with infinite possibilities, infinite futures, infinite versions of ourselves. The universe overwhelms us, but so does our own interior world. Philosophically, this inner unknown is the ultimate frontier of self-discovery. It is the realm where our true nature resides, often obscured by societal conditioning and personal narratives. To truly know oneself is to embark on a lifelong journey into this inner cosmos. Meditation is the primary tool for this exploration. Through practices like mindfulness and self-inquiry, we gently peel back the layers of the ego, confronting our inner shadows and embracing our inner light. This process can be challenging, as it requires facing uncomfortable truths. Yet, it is through this courageous self-exploration that we find genuine peace and authenticity. By befriending our inner unknown, we integrate fragmented parts of ourselves, leading to wholeness and a profound sense of inner freedom. It is a journey of acceptance, compassion, and ultimately, self-love. Yet here lies the profound paradox: the very unknown we fear is the source of our freedom. Think about it: if everything were known, every outcome, every destiny, every possibility, life would become a prison of predetermined events. The unknown terrifies us because it holds danger, but it also holds boundless potential. Every breakthrough in human history began with someone stepping into the unknown, crossing oceans, climbing mountains, exploring physics, diving into the depths of the mind. Fear has always walked beside discovery, a constant companion on the path of progress. The unknown is not just a void, it is possibility itself, the fertile ground where all newness emerges. Where fear lives, so does growth. This philosophical perspective reframes fear not as an enemy, but as a guide. It points us towards the edges of our comfort zone, where true expansion occurs. Embracing the unknown is an act of profound faith in the unfolding of life. In a meditative context, this means cultivating an open, curious mind, free from rigid expectations. It involves practicing non-attachment to outcomes, trusting that whatever arises, we have the inner resources to meet it. When we sit in meditation, we often encounter the unknown of our own thoughts and emotions. Instead of resisting them, we learn to observe them with gentle awareness, allowing them to pass without judgment. This practice builds resilience and inner peace. It teaches us that true freedom comes not from controlling life, but from flowing with its unpredictable currents, finding stillness within the movement. The unknown, then, becomes a sacred space of potential, a canvas for our evolving consciousness. Our fear of the universe is not irrational. It is a recognition of our scale, a reminder that we are small, temporary, and fragile. But this humility is not weakness, it is profound wisdom. Because the truth is this: the universe does not exist to comfort us. It does not bend to human emotion. It is vast, ancient, and indifferent to our individual plights. And yet, amidst this indifference, there is something extraordinary. We are here. We can think. We can feel. We can ask questions the universe itself cannot answer. Fear, in this sense, is a sign of awareness, a profound recognition of our unique place in the cosmos. We do not fear the universe because it is cruel. We fear it because we are awake enough to understand how remarkable and unlikely consciousness truly is. Fear means recognition. It means insight. It means we see the truth of our existence. This philosophical insight invites us to a deeper form of meditation. When we contemplate the universe's indifference, we can release the burden of self-importance and connect to a universal consciousness. This is not about feeling insignificant, but about feeling interconnected. It's about understanding that our individual consciousness is a tiny, precious spark within an infinite expanse. This perspective can bring immense peace, dissolving anxieties rooted in ego and personal striving. It allows us to appreciate the sheer miracle of being, of experiencing, of simply existing. Through this meditative contemplation, we find a quiet strength, a profound sense of belonging not to a specific place or time, but to the entirety of existence. Our cosmic fear transforms into cosmic awe, a gateway to profound spiritual understanding. What frightens us most is not the unknown itself, but what it means for our existence. Human beings are storytellers. We seek order, patterns, purpose. We want to know why we are here, what we should do, who we should be. But the unknown threatens the stories we cling to, forcing us to question meaning itself. And yet, the search for meaning is only possible because the unknown exists. If everything were certain, life would have no mystery, no adventure, no depth. Meaning is carved out of uncertainty. Purpose emerges from the questions we cannot answer. Identity forms from confronting the unknown, both within and beyond. We do not fear the unknown because it is empty, we fear it because it demands that we grow, that we evolve beyond our current understanding. This philosophical truth underscores the dynamic nature of meaning. Meaning is not found, it is created, actively shaped by our engagement with the unknown. It is a continuous process, not a fixed destination. In meditation, we often encounter moments of profound uncertainty, where our usual frameworks of meaning dissolve. This can be disorienting, but it is also an opportunity for deeper insight. By sitting with these questions, by allowing the unknown to simply be, we create space for new meanings to emerge. This is a practice of radical acceptance, trusting that clarity will arise from the stillness. It teaches us that true purpose is not about having all the answers, but about living the questions with an open heart and mind. The unknown, then, becomes a sacred crucible where our deepest values and intentions are forged, leading to a life of authentic purpose and profound peace. So the real question is not, why do we fear the unknown? The real question is, what do we do about that fear? Some people hide. Some deny. Some distract themselves with endless activity. But others, the dreamers, the explorers, the thinkers, choose to move forward anyway, guided by an inner compass. Human progress has always been a simple pattern: fear, followed by courage. Every great discovery in science, philosophy, and art came from someone who felt fear, and stepped beyond it. The unknown is not an obstacle, it is a doorway, an invitation to transcend our limitations. Whether we step through it defines the story of humanity, and indeed, the story of our individual lives. This choice is a profound philosophical statement about human agency and resilience. It speaks to our capacity for growth, even in the face of existential dread. In a meditative context, facing the unknown means cultivating a fearless presence. It means acknowledging the fear, but choosing not to be defined by it. Through consistent practice, we build an inner sanctuary, a place of calm from which we can observe life's uncertainties without being overwhelmed. This is not about eliminating fear, but about changing our relationship with it. We learn to see fear as a sensation, a temporary state, rather than an absolute truth. By choosing courage, by stepping into the unknown with mindful awareness, we unlock our true potential. We discover an inner strength that transcends circumstances, leading to a profound and lasting sense of peace. Here is the deepest truth of all: the universe is not something to fear. It is something to understand, something to explore, something to mirror. When we gaze into the unknown gazes back, reminding us of who we are, who we might become, and how much is still left to discover. The unknown shapes us. It humbles us. It invites us. Fear is the beginning. Understanding is the journey. Meaning is the destination. This profound reflection suggests a reciprocal relationship between humanity and the cosmos. We are not merely observers, we are participants, our consciousness an integral part of the universal unfolding. This perspective can be a powerful anchor for meditative practice. Imagine yourself as a tiny, conscious point within the vastness, connected to every star, every galaxy, every atom. This sense of interconnectedness dissolves feelings of isolation and fear. It fosters a deep sense of belonging, a quiet joy in simply being part of this grand, mysterious whole. Through this contemplation, we realize that the unknown is not empty, but full of potential, full of life, full of consciousness. It is a mirror reflecting our own infinite capacity for wonder and growth. We fear the unknown because we are human, fragile creatures with ancient instincts living in a modern universe. But we also embrace the unknown because we are human, curious beings capable of wonder, imagination, and courage. The unknown is where all possibility lies. It is where discoveries wait. It is where meaning is born. Subscribe for more cosmic truths and guided meditations. Hashtag cosmic peace, hashtag mindful universe.